people. And once people move up in the middle class, they want things. They want things that consume energy. They want cars. They want television sets. They want things that consume energy. And so marrying up this economic growth with energy was the key to keeping this kind of growth going forward. And so I started focusing on energy. And I watched a China that every couple of weeks opens up another oil-fired or coal-fired power plant, but at the same time is leading in the installation of nuclear power plants and is also one of the leaders with respect to wind and with respect to solar power. They're going after it in every dimension you can because they need so much power for the growth that they have planned. You go to Eastern Europe, and the countries that Secretary Schultz and I used to visit, which were nice little quiet 16th century sorts of cities, are now jammed with cars as people move up into the middle class. And this is good. We want people to move up, and especially in the more undeveloped parts of the world, in Africa and Latin America. They want the same kind of life they see the rest of us living, and they want their children to do better. And so you take economic growth, wealth creation, exploding throughout the world. You then look at the energy demand this places on all of our energy producing systems. And then you get to the third piece, because if you're going to have this kind of growth, and if you're going to have this kind of energy demand, we're throwing more stuff up into the air. And therefore, the environment, global warming, whether you are for it or against it, all I know is it's dirty stuff going in the air, and we ought to do something about it. All of those three things are connected one to the other, and you can't separate them out. And then as I got more and more into this, and I learned more and more about what KR was doing with his team, this seemed to be a product that touched on all of these. It provided the energy needed for economic growth, and it does it efficiently. It does it cheaper than other systems that are out there. It'll do it cheaper than the grid. And you heard from these leaders on the stage a moment ago as to how they're using it. It provided you reliable energy, and it takes the burden off some of the legacy systems that are out there that are not as efficient and are still dirtying our atmosphere. And finally, it seemed to do it all in a way that is cost-effective, affordable, and reliable. And so for that reason, when I was asked by KR last year to join the board, it was a natural choice for me. I'm pleased to be part of this company. I'm pleased to play a minor leadership role, and occasionally I will call KR with a little bit of a lecture. I'm still a general, and but I am very pleased at the progress that has been made in the 8 years and the progress that has been made in the 5 years that I have been watching this kind of company and been associated with it. And so now we're no longer hiding. It was always a problem for me when people would say, "What is this company you're with?" I can't tell you. Well, it's a secret. Why is it a secret? Well, I don't know. But it is no longer a secret. It is out. It is in the open. It will be criticized. People will say, does it really work? Fuel cells have been around for everybody who tried it. Does it work? We've got some witnesses here who say it does. But will it work for 10 or 20 years without something going wrong? We'll find out. But the proof of the pudding, as KR said, is in the product and the reception from the business community and all of the other people. All you heard today were from business people. That's not the real answer. That's not what we're really looking for. We want to keep this product moving forward and new models of the product eventually that can go into an African village and just sit there and provide electricity to people who've never had it before. And now they have lights, and now they have access to computers, and now they can do all the things for their children through the power of electricity that we have done for our children for all these years. We want to see if we don't get to the point, and my wife is mad at me because we've had all this snow and I refuse to put a generator in the backyard, a backup generator. It's okay, honey, I'm going to get you a Bloom box. It's there. And she's waiting. And so sooner or later, it's going to be in homes all across America. Maybe it won't power a home. Maybe it'll power a street. Maybe it'll power a whole community. And so just think of the potential, not just for putting in the back of a Walmart or doing something for Coke or Google. Think of the potential as we retail this concept, this philosophy, and we retail the product out to homes, out to communities, out to the furthest reaches of our world, and what ultimately it can do for humankind. We know that we're going to be looked at very, very critically. We should be. We shouldn't sell a story. We're going to sell a product, and the product will sell itself. And so I want to thank you all for being here this morning, and KR, my congratulations, and to all of the others who have been a part of this team, my congratulations, and I hope you all will enjoy the tour and the rest of the morning. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, General. Couple quick announcements if you walk out when we are done with this through that side of the door, you'll assemble there to go on the tour and see the eBay 5 Bloom energy servers. And the press, go across the hallway to the other side, and we will be able to take some questions from you for those of you that need questions. I want to end today